Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers report Brook, Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, and Harrison Chase's Josh Swickard. Once urgent plans to adopt a child, driven by Chase's infertility, seem to have screeched to a halt as of late. The couple's focus has shifted to the fallout from the May 2025 Nurses' Ball, where Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, was revealed as the son Brook Lynn gave up after a teenage rendezvous with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. With Dante furious at Chase for keeping Brook Lynn's secret, Brook Lynn's resentment toward her mother, Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofa, and grandmother, Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, and her thirst for revenge against Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, their adoption dreams are on hold. Have they abandoned their plans, or is this a temporary pause? Brook Lynn and Chase's adoption journey, once a beacon of hope, has been sidelined by the chaos of Gio's identity reveal. The couple is consumed with repairing the damage as Gio grapples with his adoption and Dante's anger. Chase's decision to protect Brook Lynn by not telling Dante about her pregnancy has sparked a rift, with Dante demanding answers in heated PCP exchanges that are interfering with both their jobs on the force. The lack of adoption updates raises questions. Are they too overwhelmed to move forward, or is their dream quietly fading amid the turmoil? Brook Lynn's fury at Lois and Gloria for hiding Gio's identity fuels her focus, leaving little room for positivity. Her drive for revenge against Lulu, who exposed the truth, consumes her, further stalling adoption talks. Chase, caught between supporting his wife and facing Dante's betrayal, is probably struggling to keep their marriage steady on some level. If Brook Lynn's vendetta escalates, as she becomes more focused on the past than the future, will it bury their adoption plans entirely, or can they refocus on their future? The mess of Gio's revelation, Dante's resentment, and Brook Lynn's anger leaves little space for the couple's baby aspirations. With friends and family navigating their own dramas, support is scarce. If Chase and Brook Lynn can't carve out time to heal, their dream of building a family might slip away in the mix of this mess. Have Brook Lynn and Chase hit the brakes on adoption for good, or can they push past the chaos to reclaim their plans for a child? Brook Lynn and Chase have been through their fair share of ups and downs in Port Charles, but just when it seemed like their life was moving toward domestic bliss, a new curveball threatens to derail their dream of becoming parents. General Hospital spoilers tease that Brook Lynn and Chase may be hitting the brakes on adopting a baby, sending shockwaves through their circle of friends and family. The couple had been quietly discussing expanding their family, and whispers of their plan to adopt had begun circulating among those closest to them. But now, doubts, personal fears, and emotional landmines are starting to creep into the picture, casting a long shadow over their once bright future. For Brook Lynn, the idea of motherhood is complex. As the granddaughter of the formidable Tracy Quartermain and the daughter of Ned Quartermain and Lois Cerullo, she carries the weight of multiple generations of high expectations. While her heart is in the right place, and she wants to build a family with Chase, the legacy she's a part of creates a pressure cooker environment. Brook Lynn is starting to question whether she can balance her career in music, family obligations, and the emotional toll that comes with raising a child. Even more, recent drama within the Quartermain household has left her emotionally drained. With Tracy constantly meddling and secrets still festering between her and other family members, Brook Lynn isn't sure she can bring a child into such a chaotic situation. And while she's matured immensely over the past year, the scars from her past impulsive decisions haunt her more than she's willing to admit. Chase, on the other hand, is deeply committed to the idea of fatherhood. After everything he went through, from being poisoned to thinking he'd lost the ability to walk, to the heartbreak of losing Willow, he has reached a point where he wants something solid and meaningful. Being a cop means he sees the worst of humanity on a daily basis, and it's driven him to want to build something good and pure. For Chase, adopting a child symbolizes hope and healing. However, he's not oblivious to Lynn's inner turmoil. The more he notices her pulling back, the more he begins to wonder if they're truly ready. While he's patient and understanding, there's also a part of him that fears being left hanging if Lynn ultimately decides she can't go through with it. And now, with Finn spiraling and the family dynamic shifting yet again, both Lynn and Chase are finding themselves stretched emotionally. GH insiders reveal that a particularly heated argument is coming in the next few episodes, where Lynn may finally confess her doubts. This moment could mark a critical turning point in their relationship. Not necessarily the end, but certainly a pause and a chance for them both to reevaluate what they want. The emotional scenes are expected to dig deep into both characters' vulnerabilities, giving fans a raw and real look at how even the most loving relationships can be tested by major life decisions. But don't count them out yet. Lynn and Chase have weathered storms before. This could simply be another one that makes them stronger. Some insiders speculate that rather than giving up on adoption altogether, the couple may consider putting their plans on hold until things stabilize in their personal lives. Others believe that a twist is coming that could alter everything. Perhaps a crisis involving another child in Port Charles will put things into perspective. Could they be called on to take temporary custody of a child in need, leading to a change of heart? Or will a medical emergency within the Quatermain clan shake Lynn into realizing what truly matters? Adding another layer to this already complicated situation is the possible interference of Tracy. Never one to keep her opinions to herself, Tracy may voice concerns about the adoption, especially if she feels Lynn isn't emotionally ready. While she might claim it's out of love and concern, Lynn may see it as just another attempt to control their life. This could lead to another Quatermain family showdown, the kind viewers love, filled with sharp dialogue, raw emotions, and long overdue truths. Meanwhile, Chase will likely find himself leaning on his brother Finn or confidant Dante, trying to make sense of where his relationship is headed. Finn, though troubled himself, may offer insight from a place of regret, urging Chase not to make choices out of fear. Dante, with his own complex experience of fatherhood and relationship trials, might guide Chase toward giving Lynn more grace and time. As all this unfolds, other Port Charles residents may find themselves drawn into the drama. Maxie, who has bonded more closely with Lynn in recent months, might offer some much-needed support and advice. Having navigated her own journey with motherhood, both joyful and tragic, Maxie could be a grounding presence for Lynn, offering her the strength to face her fears. Additionally, the storyline opens the door for emotional flashbacks or scenes showing Lynn revisiting the memory of losing Bailey Lou, the child she once pretended was hers. That experience, full of pain and heartbreak, may be what's truly holding her back from embracing motherhood again. Lynn may not even realize it, but the trauma from that chapter of her life could be playing a bigger role than she thought. Chase, too, might eventually come to this realization, and instead of pushing for immediate adoption, he may turn his focus to helping Lynn heal first. What fans should expect from this storyline is a powerful mix of emotional intimacy, conflict, healing, and growth. It's not the end of the road for Lynn and Chase, but rather a deeply human pause, a moment to regroup, rediscover, and recommit. They may hit the brakes for now, but it's possible they'll emerge from this period even more united and better prepared to take on the responsibility of parenthood when the time is right. General Hospital has never shied away from showing the complicated layers of relationships, and this storyline is poised to be another example of that trademark storytelling. For fans rooting for Lynn and Chase, there will be frustration, yes, but also hope. And in a town like Port Charles, anything can happen. Whether it's an unexpected pregnancy, an orphan child needing a home, or a spontaneous decision that changes everything, this pause in their adoption journey may just be the beginning of something bigger than either of them expected. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.